Ratchet and Clank Going Commando came out a year after the first Ratchet and Clank game came out. And the first game, though being an amazing game, did still have its issues along the way. But Ratchet and Clank Going Commando fixed many of those issues, but also introduced many other problems that the game suffered from that we will talk about in this video. So let's see why this game was so good and why many people consider it to be one of the great games, and how people consider it to be the perfect sequel to already an amazing game known as Ratchet and Clank. Hi, my name is Sumi, and let's begin with this review. Going Commando builds off the core elements that the Ratchet and Clank first game developed, and just improves upon what didn't work. Like now, Ratchet can strafe when holding L2 down, which was one of the biggest problems I had when controlling Ratchet in the first game. The first few missions of Going Commando has Ratchet working all alone while Clank is offside working for Megacorp, the new company that gives you all the weapons that Ratchet uses in this game. Megacorp's weapons also look completely different to the ones of Gadgetron. Gadgetron's weapons look very weird and kinda don't look that stylish, but look more to be functional rather than stylish. Megacorps are both stylish and functional. Something like the blaster and the lancer from the second game both look good, but the lancer is slightly better and also looks better than the blaster did in the first game. And these are just a few weapons that have been altered for Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. The humor of this game also works well. It is entirely the same as the first game, with business and consumerism being the main humor of this game, as well as the Ratchet and Clank 1. The humor is mainly the same, with many funny moments with Ratchet and Clank, and Ratchet's new voice actor helps along with the humor as well. He just sounds like Ratchet. The first game's voice actor wasn't bad in any way, he was just doing what the script told him, but the new voice actor just sounds like Ratchet. But now let's talk about the main story of Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Ratchet and Clank are now being interviewed by a company called Behind the Hero, and they have now basically kind of retired after saving the universe from Chairman Drek and his evil plans. Ratchet and Clank now live on Veldin in Ratchet's home planet, and then are quickly teleported to Megacorp's main base, and the Megacorp CEO tells Ratchet that he needs his help, and the experimental pet has been kidnapped from Megacorp. Ratchet decides to take this work on himself, while Clank gets a job at Megacorp and works for Megacorp. In the first few missions, Ratchet is completely alone, and you won't have the help of the Thruster Pack, Help Pack, or the Hydro Pack. And this gives you time to work with Ratchet's new controls, which are so much better than the previous game. Like I said before, Ratchet can now strafe, and now Ratchet... What I mean by that is that Ratchet, when you hold down L2, Ratchet can move side to side when looking in the same direction, which was a big issue for the first game, as enemies and the camera angle were very weird, and enemies were really powerful, and you might need to strafe for some scenes and some fights, but you just couldn't. Strafing now gives the game a lot more diversity in its gameplay, along with many more things. The main problem for Ratchet and Clank Going Commando has to be the story, and how the story kinda lacks if you compare it to the first game. Ratchet and Clank now are very close friends who hang out together while they were basically retired after defeating Chairman Drek until Megacorp CEO came in. And the main weak plot of this whole story has to be the ending, where it reveals that the CEO was in fact Captain Quark. And throughout the game, we're shown that Megacorp is secretly evil for taking down Gadgetron and making them go out of business, and we visit one planet where there's one last Gadgetron store and vendor, and that's the only vendor in the whole entire galaxy, which is the Bogon Galaxy, a different galaxy than the Solana Galaxy that we were in Ratchet and Clank 1. This game in the beginning shows that Megacorp was secretly evil, but then it was revealed to be Quark. Quark wants to secretly use the Megapet for his own evil deeds, and to use it to become a hero again, basically. But Ratchet and Clank stop his plans, and then it's revealed that the Megacorp CEO was captured by Quark and put somewhere else on a different planet in the Solana Galaxy. This all feels very weird, as throughout the game we are shown that Megacorp is secretly an evil corporation, but then we find out that Megacorp is actually run by a very nice CEO. But that's gonna be it for today's review, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Goodbye.